Graduates and guests, the graduation ceremony is about to begin. Swinburne University of Technology Chancellor, Professor John Pollaers, OAM, will preside over the ceremony. Professor Pollaers will be preceded into the hall by Miss Gaia Lily-Mitting, the mace bearer. The mace is a symbol of institutional authority and is carried as a symbolic weapon of protection. The Chancellor and mace bearer are members of the official party who will be escorted into the hall by the academic procession. We ask you to respect the dignity of the occasion and remain in your seat throughout the ceremony, especially while the graduates are being presented on stage. Please place your mobile phones on silent, and in case of emergency, the exit doors are located to the rear of the hall. On several occasions throughout the ceremony, we will ask our audience members to stand. Please feel free to participate in the way in which you are able or comfortable to. The academic procession is about to enter the hall. Would you please stand?
Please remain standing for the national anthem. The words are printed on page 1 of the ceremony program. Please be seated. My name is Professor Karen Hapgood and I'm the Deputy Vice-Chancellor for Research here at Swinburne University of Technology, and I'd like to welcome all of you to this graduation ceremony. This is one of 5 ceremonies the university is holding this week for more than 2,000 Swinburne graduates, and it's now my pleasure to introduce the people who are seated on the stage. Seated on the centre stage is the Chancellor, Professor John Pollaers, OAM, and the Vice-Chancellor and President, Professor Pascal Cuesta. They are joined today by Jacqueline Benstead, Swinburne alumni and our guest speaker, Ms. Damien Spencer, the College Director of Swinburne College, Professor James Verdon, the Dean of the School of Social Sciences, Media, Film and Education, Professor Laura-Ann Bull, Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Education, Experience and Employability, and Ms. Gaia Lily Mitting, the Mace Bearer and student speaker. The other attendees seated on the stage are academics and professional staff who have played such a large part in the success of all of today's graduates. It now gives me great pleasure to introduce Professor John Pollaers, OAM, Chancellor of Swinburne University, to formally open the proceedings.
Swinburne Executive, members of staff, distinguished guests, graduates, families and friends. Before I begin, I would like to respectfully acknowledge the Wurundjeri people and the Boonwurrung people of the Kulin Nation, who are the traditional owners of the land on which we are meeting today. We pay our respects to their elders past, present and emerging, and also pay our respects to any Indigenous guests, Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander guests, and members of staff and any students here that are joining us today. On behalf of Swinburne University of Technology, it's my absolute pleasure to welcome you to this graduation ceremony. What way is better to finish the year than this? For our newest Swinburne graduates, today's ceremony acknowledges your academic and your research achievements. It's a culmination of many years of hard work and study, and of course, of personal growth and of development. For parents, family, friends, this ceremony is also an important opportunity to recognise the contribution that you've made each and every day along the way. On behalf of Swinburne Council and staff, I sincerely congratulate all the graduating students on the achievement of your qualifications. You're graduating from an institution that is proud to be the sort of university that the future not only expects, but in fact demands us to be. We are proud to be the prototype of a new and different university, one that is truly of innovation, of technology and of entrepreneurship. Now, Swinburne may be a young university, but we have a rich history and a depth of expertise that's demonstrated by our success in prestigious global rankings. Swinburne has achieved the milestone of entering the top 250 universities in the Times Higher Education rankings for the first time. We're also ranked in the top 50 universities in the world under the age of 50, and 102nd in the world on the quality of our research. And we can't let that go unmarked. What an extraordinary year we've had. Congratulations to everybody. University is one of life's great adventures. We hope that Swinburne has been the place for you to question, to discover, to establish truth, to ignite passion, and to experience light bulb moments and life-changing interactions. Now, another adventure awaits you. Your Swinburne credentials will open many doors for you. In fact, 2023 has been an unusual year. It's a year in which Australia has started to reveal what it's becoming. And 40% of our population are not happy with what we're seeing. And that's where you come in. Because you have the opportunity now, and in fact the duty, to help lead Australia into a new society where the gains of technology are harnessed and unleashed to solve the very problems that we face. So I want you to just reflect, to ask yourself, what do you now want to achieve? Who do you want to become? How will you build a better world? Will you continue to commit to the process of inquiry and search for answers to some of the world's biggest and gnarliest problems? Well, today you join a special community, a community of thousands of Swinburne alumni innovators and creators who are helping to build a better world and who have asked the very same questions of themselves. That community includes the likes of Dr. Leonie Walsh, Victoria's first lead scientist and member of the Swinburne Council, Jesse Leesworth, the designer of the unique memo bottle that he created in response to the pandemic of environmental waste, if you like, with single-use water bottles, Jefferson Harcourt, the founder of Grey Innovation, which is fast-tracking life-changing technological innovations to commercial success, to Neen Carter, a recent law graduate who is now a solicitor and Aboriginal advocate as a multi-clan woman herself, Tuan Dung, who founded Hope Box, a social enterprise based in Vietnam for victims and survivors of gender-based violence, and of course, when we'll hear shortly from our guest speaker today. Swinburne graduates are the kind of game changers that propel us forward and leave their mark on the world. At this pivotal moment in your life's journey, I challenge you to consider how you can contribute to building a better world, just like our founders, George and Ethel Swinburne, did over 100 years ago. As I've said, we are facing some of the greatest challenges of our time, and there is no magic wand to creating a better world. It will take all of us using our resources, skills, and abilities that we have to make a better future for our community and for our society a reality. As new Swinburne graduates, I encourage you to harness all that you've learnt during your time with us, in your classes, from your teachers, from your peers, from your unique industry experiences, and inject that into making a difference. It now gives me great pleasure to call upon Professor Pascal Cresta, Vice-Chancellor and President of Swinburne University of Technology, to introduce the next part of the proceedings. Thank you.
It now gives me great pleasure to introduce our special guest, Ms. Jacqueline Benstead, Swinburne Alumni Impact Award winner for 2023 and co-founder of HEX. Jacqueline is one of our Swinburne Alumni Impact Award winners for 2023, and I'm delighted that she's agreed to be with us to speak to you today. She's a co-founder of Australia's based education technology startup, HEX, which delivers immersive, real-world and university-accredited innovation and entrepreneurship program to the next generation of talent. At HEX, Jacqueline has pioneered international programs and redefined the educational experience, merging her passion for technology, innovation and global travel into groundbreaking, immersive learning environments that equip students on the international stage. She has received many accolades in addition to the Swinburne Alumni Impact Award for Tech and Innovation, including the Dr. John Miller AO Prize and the award for the highest achieving graduate at Swinburne's MBA. HEX's impact on the educational landscape has been marked by industry recognition, including nominations and awards from Smart Company, GoAbroad.com, and winning the Pioneer International Employability Impact Award. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Jacqueline Benstead to the lectern to deliver the address to the graduates.
Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, esteemed faculty, proud family members, friends, and most importantly, the graduating class of Swinburne University 2023. I'm Jack, Swinburne MBA alum 2016. You know, it's pretty uncomfortable to talk about yourself in an aspirational way, especially at the end of a massive and exhausting year when you're feeling a little bit burnt out and genuinely limping towards the summer break. So please bear with me as I lean into the uncomfortable and share some of my experiences and learnings. since being in your shoes as a new graduate. My undergraduate was in social science, and I had zero idea what sort of job that could actually get me. Now, I loved this degree as it taught me how to see the big picture of situations. But when I finished, I Googled jobs in social science. And at the time, the first job that came up was teach social science. So with a little more searching, I somehow ended up applying for an education provider in Japan. And after living and working in Japan, I began to form an appreciation for education as a product. I loved the fact that you were able to provide something for people and not just shareholders. Now, my co-founder, who I showed this speech to yesterday, also told me to mention that I was actually in a band while I was in Japan, and because that would make me sound cool. But I'm here to talk about the professional side. So this job began my career in education, and I proceeded to live and work all over the world, working for universities in London, Vancouver, and Melbourne. After doing this for over 10 years, I decided I was ready for a change and needed to reignite my passion for working. So I did some soul searching, and I found something else in my life I was passionate about: beer. So what's the one thing you need to start a brewery these days? An MBA. Well, so I thought. In hindsight, I should have just started brewing beer. But the good thing about tailoring education to your passion is that you end up doing pretty well at it. I focused all of my assignments around opening the brewery and ended up being the highest achieving grad in the MBA. And as a dyslexic person, that was something that was never on my radar. It was through this introduction to entrepreneurship and innovation that I also discovered my passion for startups, to create something from nothing. My partner, who has a similar inclination for tech and startups, convinced me to work with him on Cat Camp. Now, this is legitimately a tiny tent for cats. It was a bit of a side hustle while I was going to get the brewery going. So our little business ended up being featured on Product Hunt, BuzzFeed, and even Oprah magazine. At its largest, we had distribution partnerships in Hong Kong, Japan, the Netherlands, the US, Taiwan, and South Korea. So it was time. I took the leap and I quit my university job and I dived headfirst into cat puns and supply chain logistics. The shift from a large, complex, and sometimes slow-moving organisation to the fast and loose working style of a startup was addictive. At the time, a woman named Jeanette Chia had just taken a group of young founders over to Silicon Valley on a program called Hacker Exchange, and given my startup experience, wanted me to join her in San Francisco on the next trip as an in-house mentor. Now, I'd only met her twice, but I took on that challenge and was on a plane 2 weeks later. But with freedom comes a whole different budget, and I did not realize that we would be sharing a room. But hey, that's startup life. But by then I was hooked. I'd found my calling, I came on as a co-founder, and I spent the next few years traveling the world and helping young founders launch their businesses. This role is the ultimate combination of my skills, experience, education, startups, travel. It was the dream. This was until COVID hit. We were days away from flying to South by Southwest in Austin to run a trade mission on behalf of the Australian government. It was a career highlight for me. Jeanette and I sat in a room, drank a whole heap of wine, maybe cried a little, as the trade mission, our company, and pretty much the world just started to fall apart. This was not the time to be in the education travel business. What would you have done? Wait it out? Shut down the business? Well, after a little more wine and crying, we sat in that room and we'd redesigned the entire company. Within 2 weeks, we were doing online mentoring. Within a month, we were running international online conferences. And within 3 months, we would launch the Great Global Challenge, which was a hackathon for teams of students from over 7 countries. We designed and developed 5 online units, which have now been accredited by one of Australia's highest-ranking universities, and we managed to get through the entire lockdown without having to let go of one team member. We also threw in a rebrand for good measure. So we are now Hex. We are an award-winning edtech company and live to empower the next generation of leaders through our online and in-person transformative experiences. So what have I learned from all of this? Number 1, Do whatever you can to combine your passion and your professional life. This is the key that unlocks your most extraordinary potential, leading not just to success, but to a deeper sense of purpose and fulfillment. I love what I do, and I've said this before, but if I won Lotto, I would still get up and do the same thing tomorrow. Number 2, embrace change. Let's face it, you do not have a choice. The only constant in life is change, and your ability to adapt is your superpower. If we had waited it out, there is no way our company would still exist today. And finally, number 3, the most important point, just do the thing. Take the random job in Japan, even though you don't know anyone or speak any Japanese. Get on the plane to San Francisco. Build tech products with no technical experience. Give a speech in front of a lot of people, even though you're dyslexic, and might say a few words back to front. It's okay. You'll figure it out as you go. You'll face moments of doubt, moments where you'll be tempted to overthink and compare or wait for the perfect opportunity. But here's the truth. Perfection is an illusion, and the right time is now. Now you, what a crazy few years you've had. You've navigated through the rocky terrains of global events, and you've adapted to changes that many thought were unimaginable. You are resilient, you are kind, and you are entering a world that needs you. Your ideas, your passion, and your vision. So, as you leave here today, excited to see what the future holds for you, remember these 3 things. Find passion in what you do. Embrace the change. And just do the damn thing. Congratulations, class of 2023. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Jacqueline. It's always such a privilege to have an alumni come back to address the graduates, so I really appreciate it. So thanks again. And you too can be up here one day. Can I ask all the graduates to please be standing? By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Council of Swinburne University of Technology, I admit you as graduates to the awards for which you have qualified and to all the rights and privileges of those awards. Congratulations. Please be seated.
As we commence the award presentations, we ask you to respect the dignity of the occasion and please don't leave the ceremony hall until the conclusion of the event after the academic procession has left. I'd now like to call upon Damien Spencer, College Director, Swinburne College, to introduce Vocational Education and Training and Swinburne College.
Chancellor, I have great pleasure in presenting to you the Vocational Education and Training and Swinburne College graduates. This next generation of creators, innovators and change makers have the technical, personal and digital skills required for the world of tomorrow. These graduates are now prepared for a new world of work. Chancellor, I have the honour to present to you the Vocational Education and Training and Swinburne College graduates on whom an award has been conferred.
For the Certificate 4 in Accounting and Bookkeeping, Semiret Sekwa. Samar Taha. For the Certificate 4 in Business Administration, Alia Che. Amruta Wazawal. For the Certificate 4 in Community Services, Nazneen Farhana. For the Certificate 4 in Mental Health, Salma Dahir Ali. Nilusha Delini Hemasiri. For the Certificate 4 in Mental Health Peer Work, Felix Celine Joel Edward Brianton. Rachel Elizabeth King. For the Certificate 4 in Training and Assessment, Shaya Bal Rutso. For the Certificate 4 in Youth Work, Gabrielle O'Connor. For the Diploma of Accounting, Naomi Claire Etheridge. Salafai Fetinaye. Daphne Kajias. For the Diploma of Applied Technologies, Bradley Grant. Samuel David Worthley. For the Diploma of Business Operations, Adele Rose Warrington. For the Diploma of Business Studies, Shannan Shivani Kishore. For the Diploma of Community Services, Julie Ann Beatty. For the Diploma of Community Services Case Management, Royson Chergwin. Ruby Ann D'Alfonso. Vicky Dufas. Thi Huynh Thi Duong. Rohan Joshi. Layla Smith. For the Diploma of Community Services, Statutory and Forensic Child, Youth and Family Welfare, Hayden Troy Samuel Sinez. For the Diploma of Conservation and Ecosystem Management, Eve Noel Kelly. For the Diploma of Education Studies, Sarah Jane Webster. For the Diploma of Horticulture, Alessandro Zignoni. For the Diploma of Interior Design, Sashika Sandamali Lokogedon. For the Diploma of Laboratory Technology, Navind Nunku. Amelia Suarez. For the Diploma of Library and Information Services, Stephanie Jane Grundy. For the Diploma of Nursing, Michelle Mamanases Alejandrino. Louise Carmichael. Beatrix Andres Simeon de Vera. Hannah Deal. Jessica Downey. Alicia Elliott. Francesca. Morgan Glinder. Irma Hadjarovic. Larissa Jamison. Michaela Ann Jones. Adele Jordan. Anne-Marie Love. Shehan Akash Maloney. Lauren Mantella. Luigina Martella. Alan Muo. Alyssa Ann Nelson. Samantha Kelly Offenbaum. Abigail Plant. Muranali Ben Shah. Aaron Shearer. Christine Sylvie. Yelena Smolovic. Claire Stevens. Tamara Trelaw. Catherine Elizabeth Rose Ray. For the Diploma of Training, Design and Development, Catherine Jane Harrison. For the Diploma of Business Unilink, Christian Michael Famularo. Isa Koff. Shazad Mohammed Farouk. Sebastian Zamet. For the Diploma of Design Unilink, Jordan Caitlin Ahern. Alex Cox. Jason Dean Picciani. Sarah Mariam Toure. For the Diploma of Engineering Unilink, Nicholas McInnes. For the Diploma of Health Science Unilink, Alana DiMichelle Collins. Ewan Darley McNiven. For the Diploma of Information Technology Unilink, Nicholas John Bennett. Yeshan Randika Botalage. Stefan Mark Brandon Johnson. Warna Colasoria Malisha Davinda Tessera. Rick Chevon Warna Colasoria Fernando. For the Advanced Diploma of Building Design Architectural, Carmina Garcia Magpayo Pisk. For the Graduate Certificate in Client Assessment and Case Management, Taylor Den Donaski. Kylie Russell.
That concludes the awards for the Vocational Education and Training and for Swinburne College. I now call upon Professor James Verdon, Dean of the School of Social Sciences, Media, Film and Education, to introduce their graduates.
Chancellor, I have great pleasure in presenting to you our School of Social Sciences, Media, Film and Education graduates. The world's critical issues need next-gen critical thinkers. Our graduates understand the digital age, the big picture, and that technology is nothing if not for the people behind it. They are creative problem solvers with sought-after transferable skills in communication, teamwork, and leadership. Chancellor, I have the honour to present to you the School of Social Sciences, Media, Film and Education graduates on whom an award has been conferred.
For the Bachelor of Animation, Henry Edward Baker. Samuel Borges. Genevieve Ann Callahan. Jack Cara. Emily Louise Carter. Nicola Shannon Cheer. Calvin Chu. Mai Ling Derbyshire. Brandon D. Prospero. Celeste Michaela Sin Erickson. James Yuan Le. Princess Adeline Louise. Daniel James Lyons. Zoe Madison McFadden. MG Dineth Ransidu Mihitia. Matias Mendez. Duan Tu Nguyen. Thi Tan Phuong Nguyen. Ella Ruby Pickles. Nadia Veronica Rocha. Sophie Tyres. Alex Pio Veri. Emerald Lyndall Waldy Rusick. Zhong Wei Wu. Kerry Zhao. For the Bachelor of Arts, Elizabeth Grace Allen. Joseph Bezina. Xanthi Grace Davy Sharman. Nicholas Grant Delahunty. Nicholas William Dolfer. Pakinam El Ashram. Kale Onufrios Gorazidis. Kayla Hans. Samantha Ashley Jacobs. Andrew Thomas James. Ravi Eugene Michael Keating Valence. Gaurav Krishna. Julia Liddell. Alexandra Ann Metz. Nadim James Nazir. Stella Yolanda Panozzo. Jennifer Pitorino. Jacob Richardson. Luke Thomas Rowlett. Joshua Christopher Sabini. Lakmani Danuka Satunga. Virginia Silva. Talia Simone. Lawrence Hector Song. Ellen Brianna Tobin Spall. For the Bachelor of Communication Public Relations, Kelly Louise Rudlin. For the Bachelor of Film and Television, Lauren Chan. Lawrence La Rosa. Chloe Lepage Papillon. For the Bachelor of Games and Interactivity, Melissa Lee Yen Chu. Ethan James Franks. Audrey Juventia. Dang Kao Le. Zesen Liao. Kim Leng Lai. Lachlan Thomas Means. Vivian Diem Vaivu. Harley Lorenzo Wood. For the Bachelor of Health Science, Romy Eppelston. For the Bachelor of Media and Communication, Aya Ali Bakit. Amy Maria Irene Bertaco. Millicent Daisy Black. Hugh Patrick Burston. Ovio Ruth Campbell. Jade Chapman. Jasmine Emma Cott. Maren Cuff. Nyok Min Chao Dung. Emmanuel James Davis. Tsarina Andrea Diang. Angus Charles Delaney. Jasmine Dean Diaz. Luca Domick. Gemma Rose Edmonds. Ashley Louise Evans. Louis Oscar Golden Fairbrother. Fo Lin. Hannah Claire Fortune. Kaylin Georgina Gibson. Diane Hadibrata. Travis Joshua John Harris. Chantal Hatting. Naya Lily Hoskins Filbert. Jamila Jallo. Lucinda Jennings. Mia Ann Karas. Dia Khanna. Tara Ashley Kirley. Madison Jane Layla. Xia Zhuan Li. Michelle Antonia Lai. Catherine Isabel Lemira Beaton. Samuel Macomb Johnston. Despina Manticas. Jacinda Kate Matthews. Chloe Madison McGill. Jarna Page McMillan. Stephen Michael Mills. Ailish Morgan. Sophie Lily Neal. Kwok On No. Justine Nguyen. Shanique Nur. Ciara Alida O'Brien. Caitlin O'Hara. Emily Ruby Alton. Charlie Tiger Lily Parat. Jack Ethan Parry. Hannah Grace Pereira. Patrick John Petratus. Rain Phillipson. Alexandra Jane Riddell. Caitlin Robinson. Gabrielle Francis Ryan. Macy Dorothy Wynne Saddington. Jasmine Kai Sheehan. Jaden Thomas Shepherd. Jasmine Simon. Jason Sortino. Johannes Spies. Isabella Rainbow St. John. Lissa Gabrielle Stevens. Mia Raika G. Sumaneg. Nguyen Twit Ni Tran. Grace Ann Tripodi. Taryn Catherine Vogels. Jenny Vu Tran. Noah James Gordon Watson. Ebony Jade Weston. Isabel Elania Wheatley. Molly May Whitaker Ferry. Amanda Rose Williams. Helena Zofko. For the Bachelor of Media and Communication Professional, Charlotte Fell. Taylor Eve Gray. Abel Chris Matthew. Timothy James McGrath. Luca Donato Mignuoli. Jemima Nash. Isaac Luke Orchard. For the Bachelor of Screen Production, Jack David Boland. Caleb Peter Deeb. Benjamin Stephen Hargraves. Lewis Harvey. Andrew James Longano. Lachlan McKinlay. Jia Sheng Min. Sean Francis O'Connor. Xavier Jack Porter. Lucas Sirianos. Chiara Eden Tramontana. William Lawrence Vicendes. Wendy Ye. For the Bachelor of Social Science, Matthew James Baker. Shaylee Amber Ballard. Brooke Leanne Belzunce. Bianca Victoria Copper. Lisa DeAngelis. Liana Diacaris. Rene Di Cesare. Stuart John Dignall. Hannah Donovan. Sarita Durning. Laura Jane Elliott. Carla Fisarova. Jenna Rose Hennis. Christy Grace Hinckley. Michael Hua. Zoe Katsafuros. Shi Lai. Nicola Ann Lindsay. Alana Jane Lowther. Grace Miranda McDonald. Bale Nkomo. Elizabeth Jane Parker. Annalena Pingle. Benjamin Jared Power. Simone Prowse. Sarah Jane Rogers. Saliha Salihi. Benjamin Peter Skulk. Sarah Michelle Stylianos. Kelly Jean Whitley. For the Bachelor of Social Science Psychology, Andrew Johnson. Naomi Wanjiru Kambo. Amanda Jane Smith. Samantha Jane Stolzenberg. For the Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Business, Lachlan James Andrews. Natalie Blazewski. Juliana Ibrahim. For the Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, Georgie Rose McDade. For the Bachelor of Games and Interactivity, Bachelor of Animation, Venkatesh Aravendan. Sky Lindsay Baxter. Raymond Thomas Choi. Lauren Clements. Jason Doe. Nicholas Stephen Handley. Stephanie Angeline Hartono. Thomas Arthur MacDonald. Angus Charles Anthony MacDonald. Holly Quehampton. Bailey David Raniolo. For the Bachelor of Games and Interactivity, Bachelor of Computer Science, Matthew James Farish. Kyle Brody Gibbs. Henry John Cavadias Barnes. Jesse Brian Lai Sung. James Alexander Luing. Paul Daniel Mihai. Son Nyok Nguyen. Jonathan Anthony Saxton. William Andrew Spencer. Kang Gia Trin. Jake Samuel Whitfield. Natalie Young. For the Bachelor of Media and Communication, Bachelor of Business, Christopher Au. Caitlin Jade Baxter. Samuel Michel Beera. Kira Bianco. Sarah Boutros. Alicia Marie Centrone. McKinley Rose Earl. Letitia Jane Felt. Holly Jane Goldby Ford. Tyrone Augustian Hamilton. Alina Kochev. Remy Catherine Lawless. Luke Mastromano. Katrina Michelle Moxie. Ngoc Juan An Nguyen. Olivia Marie Spagnola. Christina Theodosio. Lachlan Joseph Tobin. James Harry Whiteman. For the Bachelor of Film and Television Honours, Zachary Michael Abdillah. Yuan Taek Choi. Eleanor Mary Lucia Con. Ella Rose Crowley. Nathan James Derricks Brown. Charlotte Rose Dobson. Emesh Cora Hummel. Martin David Harris. Cora Suzanne Hayes. Caitlin Jane Irving. Taylor Jane Johnson. Sarah Marie Jones. Harrison James Kennedy. Emma Alice Kerr. Joseph Lai. Marsalis Chenlum Lam. John Larkin. Jennifer Ling. Angela Gabriel Lopez. Nathan Matthew Martin. Adam Nicholas May. Christian Paul Misuraka. Gaia Lily Mitting. Angus John Molden. Siobhan Patterson. Samuel Lucas Purser. Joshua Radford. Isabella Salvatore. Daniel Shao. Phoebe Caitlin Sinclair. Ellie Kristen Skendaris. Isabella Vienna Svochka. Nat Tarnanas. Sean Kung Wei Wong. Eleni Grace Yates. Katerina Zafiris. For the Master of Arts Writing, Dominic Shields. For the Master of Media and Communication, Diana Breen. Isaac William Everett. Thomas Stephen Hibbard. Nathan Lambert. Schrader McClay. Nuit T. Nguyen. Nidhi Dhirenkuma Patel. Metakarn Puti Pipa Kachorn. Connor Kringyafsak Uniak. For the Master of Writing, John Ross Bassett.
That concludes the awards for the School of Social Sciences, Media, Film and Education. Please join me in a round of applause for our esteemed name reader, Ms. Beverly O'Connor. As Deputy Vice-Chancellor Research, I now have the honour of presenting to you the graduates from Swinburne Research. Chancellor, graduates of higher degrees by research at Swinburne must demonstrate that their work meets the most rigorous standards. The outcome of their scholarship and research is examined by international experts to ensure that it makes a significant and original contribution to their field at an international standard. Many of our graduates have presented their work at international conferences and published in refereed journals, and during their candidature they've already been contributing to Swinburne's growing international reputation. So as we congratulate them on receiving their award, we ask that they join the university staff on the stage. While these achievements are indeed remarkable and worthy of celebration, it's worth taking a moment to reflect on what making an original contribution to knowledge actually means. To succeed in research, you have to have the courage to go into the unknown. Every thesis is a journey of risk-taking, resulting in mistakes, failures, and successes in almost equal measure, and without which progress is simply not possible. Our graduates leave Swinburne as world experts in their chosen field and armed with finely honed skills to be curious, to take risks, to disrupt convention and to forge new paths. And they also have the right expertise to make a real impact in the world. Swinburne is immensely proud of our research degree graduates that will continue to make significant contributions to the advancement of knowledge, to solving challenges confronting our world, and to enriching communities wherever they live and work. Today, we salute the courageous and wish you well in your future endeavours. Chancellor, I have the honour to present to you the graduates on whom a doctorate has been conferred. For thesis citations, please see the graduation ceremony program. For the Doctor of Philosophy, for the thesis, Examining Tourism's Contributions to the Regenerative Development of Urban Socio-Ecological Systems, I present to you Dr. Loretta Tanya Bellato. For the thesis, Artificial Intelligence-Driven Nonlinear Narrative and Extended Reality Application for Management Training, I present to you Dr. Irene Maria Gironacci. For the thesis, Kukanor Nusu, Trash to Treasure, an African collaborative smartphone documentary preserving the Krobo community's bread-making experiences in Ghana, I present to you Dr. Felix Omofa Gayebi. For the thesis, Brainplay, Serious Learning, I present to you Dr. Gillian Elaine Morrison. Chancellor, that now concludes the awards for Swinburne Research. I now call upon Ms. Gail Lily Mitting, who graduated today with a Bachelor of Film and Television Honours and who's the recipient of the Vice-Chancellor's Excellence Scholarship and the George Alexander Foundation Scholarship, to speak on behalf of the graduates.
Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, members of the University Council, Swinburne staff, fellow graduates and guests. Today, on this momentous occasion, I am honoured to address you all on behalf of the graduates here at Swinburne. This moment, as we gather to celebrate our graduation, is an embodiment of our tenacity, dedication and unwavering pursuit of knowledge. Recognising the past few years as a time when we formed lifelong memories, today we find ourselves united in both joy and reflection. Each one of us has walked a unique path, encountered challenges that tested our limits, and embarked on a journey that has brought us to this significant moment of accomplishment. In the spirit of gratitude, let us extend our heartfelt appreciation to the individuals who played a pivotal role in shaping our academic journey. Swinburne's vision is to bring people and technology together to build a better world. Our thanks to the staff at Swinburne, whose dedication ensured our academic pursuits remained on course. Their guidance and mentorship have propelled us to this defining moment, where we proudly stand as graduates, ready to make a mark on the world. To our classmates and families, your unwavering belief in our potential has been a constant source of strength. Beyond the rigours of assignments and exams, it is your support that strengthened our spirits and encouraged our growth as individuals. Although our education doesn't stop here, the knowledge gained, the friendships made, and the experiences at Swinburne have set us up to succeed on whichever path we choose next. To my fellow graduates, congratulations and best wishes for your future. Thank you.
Thank you, Guy. That was exceptional. Swinburne graduates, I know that today is the culmination of many years of hard work and that during this time you've had the encouragement, the help and the support of your family and friends. On behalf of the university, I wish to thank your family and friends for supporting you during your studies at Swinburne and for being part of your journey while at Swinburne. Graduates, can I ask you to please stand, turn to face your family and friends and join me in a huge round of applause to say thank you. Graduates, please resume your seats. And friends and family, the payback starts now. We look forward to watching and helping you grow and succeed in the years to come. Wherever your career takes you, Swinburne wants to be right beside you all the way. And when you're faced with the need to learn new skills and to grow further, we hope you'll return to us so that we can together ensure that you have what you need to succeed. I also encourage you to stay connected through the Swinburne Alumni Network, a worldwide community of more than 238,000 graduates across an astounding 163 countries. This network will give you access to a valuable community who share your connection to Swinburne, a powerful tool for building and developing your careers and for seizing lifelong opportunities. All it takes is a cup of coffee once a month, reaching out to somebody that you haven't spoken to for a while, and you'll build long, lasting and deep relationships. But equally, if you don't know where to go and you want to reach into the network, come and ask us, come and talk to us, let us help you. As well as events in Australia, Swinburne Alumni has a growing number of networks in many other parts of the world. So if your journey now takes you away from Melbourne or away from Australia, or even if you're visiting other countries over time, please stay connected, reach out to the local alumni, and you never know what event might be being held. Graduates, on your behalf, I also wish to thank and take the opportunity to thank a very special group of people who've also been with you all the way on this journey, and that's the academic and professional staff for their contribution to your education at Swinburne. So could I ask all the academic and professional staff to please rise? And if you could all join me in saying a big thanks. It now gives me a great pleasure to call on the true leader of the university, and that is Professor Pascal Cresta, Vice-Chancellor and President of Swinburne University of Technology, to say some important words to you and deliver the all-important charge to graduates. Thank you.
Thank you, Chancellor. Before I read the charge to today's graduates, I too would like to extend my congratulations to all our graduating students on their achievements. As I look around the room, I know I'm looking at the next generation of leaders, visionaries, and entrepreneurs who will shape the future in a variety of professions, some of which do not even exist yet. The Swinburne qualification that you now hold is much more than a piece of paper. It's a next-gen asset. Think about it as a passport, because it will enable you to enter all sorts of worlds, including one that remains to be created, and that's your own future. Think about it as a weapon, because there is nothing more potent against war, conflict, or violence than the capacity to think, to debate, to analyze, and yes, at times, to change your mind about a particular topic. Think about it as a software that will enable you to resolve all kinds of problems and which, like most software, will require regular updating. And Swinburne stands on your side when you're ready to do this. Think about it as a scaffold, because it will help you get higher and higher and always see what is beyond the next wall and step up to the top floor. Think about it as an investment, one that you can leverage and that will help you create value, not only for yourself, but also for your employer. Swinburne has worked very closely with industry and employers to ensure that your degree is not just relevant today, but also future-proof. You graduate today with deep knowledge of your discipline, cutting-edge skills, and the distinct attributes you have gained from Swinburne that will set you apart in your fields. Swinburne graduates are known for their energy, curiosity, practicality, and adaptability. You can embrace change, and you are able to think laterally and differently about the world. You are indeed ready to enter the world of work, and hopefully you are ready to change it. Of course, there will be inevitable challenges and setbacks in your life, but you can be confident that you have developed the resilience as well as the essential and practical skills during your time with us that will help you thrive in your chosen career. I hope that today, as you graduate from Swinburne, you also have developed a deep sense of pride for the qualification that you now carry with you. You have achieved so much in your time with us, and Swinburne is definitely very proud of you today. Your graduation marks the end of a particular chapter, but also the beginning of an exciting new one. And at Swinburne, we always looking to the future. Our vision of people and technology working together to build a better world requires out-of-the-box thinking and determination. We call that thinking our moonshots, and we have 4 of them. The first one is our commitment to work experience for every Swinburne learner, because we truly believe in learning by doing. The second is our dedication to student employability, so that every Swinburne graduate either gets a job or creates one, as we've heard Jacqueline tell us before. Our third one is a belief in co-creation, so that every Swinburne partner investing in our research will get a tech solution, but also the human capital to make it work. And the fourth is our inclination to always innovate and our daring to be a different university that defines best practice for a very different future that awaits us. No doubt, you have heard about those moonshots during your time with us. But now, as a Swinburne alum, you have a unique role to play in assisting Swinburne in achieving those moonshots. And you can do this in a variety of ways. It could be through connecting with our work-integrated learning program by taking on a professional placement or an internship student. You know from experience just how valuable those experiences can be. It includes also you being a real asset for your employer, somebody that truly value and respect, so that the next time they recruit someone, they actually pick someone from Swinburne in preference to any other graduates. Or it may be working with Swinburne on a technology solution for a problem that you're facing, or your employer is facing, or that your industry is confronted with. But as you leave Swinburne to take your own flight, we want you to feel that you can always come home to Swinburne. We will always be here for you. In fact, one of the things we did during the pandemic was to refurbish the first floor of the Hawthorne Hotel so that it would be a place of gathering, so that you can come back and interact with your peers, meet industry stakeholders, mentor future students, and generally discuss ways with others, the multiple ways that you plan to create a better world. I certainly look forward to your ongoing engagement with us, and I wish you the very best for your future. May I please now ask the graduates to please stand. In conferral of your award, I ask you, as graduates of Swinburne University of Technology, to always strive to be champion of innovation, entrepreneurship, agility, and high performance, to seek positive and creative ways to engage with and serve your communities, to remain curious and open to new learning and new experiences, and to use your knowledge, talents, skill, and passion to encourage a better future for the global community. Congratulations once again. Please be seated.
This concludes the official part of the Swinburne graduation ceremony. We welcome you all to join us in the foyer refreshments afterwards. Would you now please stand while the official party, academic procession and our graduates leave the hall.